We're back and we're talking about the BRCA genes, the genes that can predict whether you might have breast, ovarian, and colon cancer, all three, but breast cancer primarily is what we've been talking about. USC genetic counselor Shadate Ricker is here. Shadate, what is the main difference between the BRCA1 and the BRCA2 genes?
So when we think about the risk for developing breast and ovarian cancer, they both have a very highly elevated risk. The risk in BRCA2 is slightly lower and the average age at diagnosis a little bit older. But in general, for both genes, the screening and management is very similar.
When should Wendy be testing her children, her daughter?
In general, when we talk about genetic testing, we talk about testing at a time when it'll make a difference for an individual's management. So for a young woman, that's usually means consideration of MRI and mammogram starting at age 25. So by age 25, to have tested to find out if a young woman is positive or negative for
Wendy,
the known
you took a big
mutation.
sigh just thinking about that.
Yeah, I would say that in this overall experience for myself, my consideration of my girls is the thing that weighs heaviest on me. So I would prefer, because I don't want the direction of their life to take a turn. I want it to be as it was meant to be. And I'd rather just treat them as if they have it until, after they have children and are married. Because as I said, I did think it would have changed the course of my life. I would have been in a bigger rush to get it all done.
Shadate?
And I think the important thing is exactly what Wendy just said, that until the point in time when we know that a woman carries a mutation that's running in her family, she should be screened as if she was
Lori in Canada.
a BRCA carrier.
Lori, you got something for us?
I do. I have the BRCA2 mutation. I'm about to have my first surgery, ovarian surgery, next week. And that should be followed up by the mastectomy surgery next year.
How long do you have to wait for that in the Canadian system?
Actually, just a few months ago, they gave me the option, and I was shocked at how quickly it happened.
Shocked that the things moved along. Wendy, you're still upset.
No, I'm all good. I want to wish Lori luck, and that was the path that I took. I had a hysterectomy, and then I had the double mastectomy soon thereafter.
Shadate, who should be tested? Should everybody be tested? I think not, right? We'll end up with a lot of non-predictive results. So who are the people that need to be tested?
So I think the most important key points to take into account are what your family history is and what your personal history is. So for example, any young woman with breast cancer, young meaning premenopausal or very broadly under age 50, should consider talking to somebody about genetic testing. And then there's other factors which might be taken into account, like the type of breast cancer she's developed, like certain characteristics like being triple negativity, which is a feature of the tumor itself, might indicate a testing even if a woman isn't terribly young. And knowing your family history. So perhaps for women who do not have cancer themselves but have a very strong family history, if it's of young women with breast and or ovarian cancer, to consider talking to somebody about the risks and benefits of testing.